we have reached the finale
Yes.
of the first season. And we're going to talk about it.
And we're going to talk about it.
Because, sir, you are still under suspicion.
What do you mean?
You and Sky, your TV wife, you're both under suspicion for being the person that Kathy Bates blames for the death of her daughter. And it is you.
Yes, it's me.
It's me.
I know.
You hid the documents that might have prevented Kathy's daughter from dying from opioids. How long have you known that it was going to be you?
I knew from about halfway through the season, Jenny pulled me aside and just gave me a little heads up.
My God.
And I was like, oh, no! But it was very exciting because I think at that point in the season, Senior's alibi was pretty rock solid.
Okay.
We need to talk.
Now?
After you.
And it was between me and Olympia. And I was maybe it can be a fourth person or something. But it was a surprise. But it's been fun because I feel like we root for especially Olympia so much. And Julian, I feel like is he's a complicated guy. Sometimes we're like, all right. Sometimes we're like, oh boy, get a hold of yourself. So it made sense to me.
Yeah.
With his history with his dad and all of that stuff, and trying to get that approval, and but oh man, I can't believe it.
You are a great son, and he is a terrible father, and that is not your fault.
How wild has it been keeping that secret?
I couldn't tell any of the other cast. Like it was just my secret. Like, I don't know if Kathy knew or not, but but Sky definitely didn't know until.
And it's her character who discovers that it's you.
Yes.
Yes.
She's the one who has the smoking gun at the end.
You plead with her to keep your secret. What do you think this means going forward now for your relationship with her? And then Kathy, and she's on this quest for justice.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So both of those things, number one, how do you think it's gonna affect your relationship with Sky?
I don't know. I mean, I think that's what makes it such a wonderful cliffhanger is there are so many different ways it could go. Depending on whether or not Sky decides to protect me, which she would probably do more for our children's sake than for my sake, but it's also interesting because we've seen these two characters kind of come apart, and when she was betrayed by the affair and slowly coming to terms with it, and but this goes so far beyond anything we've
Because it's kind of
ever
like
done.
fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me.
Yes, exactly. Well, and this is something that happened before, through a lie that I had maintained through our entire relationship and the birth of our children and all of these things. This has been a skeleton in the closet all that time. And so, how do you move forward, especially as a co-parent?
Julian, you in danger, boy.
I'm in danger.
There are a whole lot of people behind bars based on circumstantial evidence, and you know that.
And I can only imagine, the trajectory now with Kathy's
Oh my
character.
gosh, that's what I can't stop thinking
Yeah.
about. Just,
What is she gonna do?
she's not going to be happy.
Oh my
I mean, and she's this has been a years-long quest for her. So, it's not one where she can go, well, we've got to know each other. Let's just,
You getting to play the baddie is,
Yeah, it's, well, and it was interesting and it was fun, especially you're on a TV show, you don't necessarily know, I knew that Julian could compartmentalize and was capable of keeping secrets. So for me, I just got to pretend like I didn't know, because you don't go around in the world sweating and,
Right.
Right. It was really fun to get this twist, and it's going to be different going forward, because now his deepest, darkest secret has been exposed, and I'm sure there's some level of relief in that. I'm sure it's been haunting him all this time, but now where do we go?
Well, the other thing you're gonna have to prepare yourself for is the fans' reaction.
I know, I'm sorry,
Because
everybody.
you know people get passionate about their show.
Absolutely, and we've been looking for the villain this whole time, and here he is. He's the guy who hid the documents.
How prepared are you for fans? Because you know folks are going to come up to you
Yes.
and
can't
give you the
believe
business.
you. Yeah.
You know the women are going to come up to you and say, I can't believe it was you. Season 2's going to be fun.
Yes, I cannot wait to see. And one of the things is that I have trusted Jenny Steiner-Erman this whole time. I've always been more excited by the choice that she's made, more than what I thought maybe could happen. So I cannot wait to see what they come up with for next season and how they navigate, and even what they do. I have no idea. Maybe I'm like this all next season.
Uh-oh. Could be. Could be.
Hand on the glass. Yeah, I mean, who knows?
If you need a little rewatch on how we got to that Matlock season finale, all of season 1 is streaming now on Paramount Plus. But guess who else was kept in the dark about Jason's big secret? His wife of 5 years, Yellowjackets star Melanie Lynskey.
We watch Matlock live.
So you literally have been keeping this in
Yes, I'm like that Kristen Wiig character on Saturday
And
Night
she's
Live.
walking around.
Oh, sorry.
So she's walking around the house just looking at you like,
Yeah,
is it you? Do you read each other's scripts?
We don't read each other's
Okay, you don't.
scripts. I would love to read Melanie's scripts because I just love spoilers
Right.
and I just need to know. She doesn't want to know anything ever.
No.
So
See, I like her because
Yeah.
I'm one of those two. Just let me roll along.
yes, exactly. See, I'm like the character in Memento where she can tell me all the spoilers and then I watch and I'm like, oh my gosh! And she's like, I told you that was gonna happen.
By the way, PSA to all the women obsessed with your wife, he can fight. He
Yes, I can.
literally posted him fighting all of y'all. Which was so darn funny.
Oh,
How
my gosh.
incredible is it though to see like the love that she's getting and how beloved the fandom is for her?
It's incredible. You
Yeah.
know, she's such a humble person. So it's just so lovely to see this sea of love coming
The
right at
ladies
her.
are obsessed with Melanie.
Yes, they are, and I understand why. We have a lot in common.
See, you're like,
Yeah.
me too.
Yes,
And
exactly.
she's mine. Back off.
I'm not trying to rub it in, but yes.
Of course, Jason's got his own fans. He's won the internet with his moves. Some of his Matlock theme song dance challenges have gotten more than 1 million views. I feel like we can't end this interview without a little interpretive dance.
Let's do it.
The dun 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 dun, and you're getting, I love it. I feel like we need a new interpretation, seriously, like for every episode.
Yes, I tried to do like a more ballet one time. I tried to put in some river dance or some break dance. I tried to switch it up.
What's next? I
Yeah,
need
tap
all,
maybe we
I
can
need
do-
all versions.
Yeah, exactly.
All versions of
Exactly.
it. It really is a joy.
Oh,
It's a joy
thank
of
you
mine
so
when
much.
I get onto my social media and I'm like, there he
Oh
is.
my God, I gotta do one today.
Please.
So, yeah,
Please do it.
I will, I
An
will.
extended version.
I'll do an extended version just for you.